So, what do you think about the parents who think like the extracurricular activities is just like a waste of time or like to distract students from the studies basically? What do you have to say to them?
Oh, so much, so much. So, what I'd like to say is like, so this is what I see with Asian parents. And don't get me wrong, I'm a bit guilty of it myself, right? You know, I think it comes from being an immigrant as well,
Yeah.
especially in this country, right? So my parents came here with nothing. They came from Uganda. My grandparents came with they came with zero in their pocket. They literally had a few pounds. So they've had to work really hard to build up everything around them. And they didn't have the opportunities in education that especially we get in this country.
Hmm.
So we've had a lot of opportunities. So I can understand why Asian parents are kind of like, look, you need to work hard, become a doctor, and whatever. But anyway, all these kind of things.
Yeah.
Now, what they don't really get is that in this day and age, it's not enough to have education. Right?
True.
Education is just like expected.
Yeah.
You leave school, you have GCSEs, you have A levels, BTEC, have a degree, go and get a master's, PhD, whatever you want.
Yeah.
That is not enough anymore to secure a job. You need to show that you're a rounded person and that you've got a lot of soft skills.
Yeah.
Now, this is where Scouts comes in.
Yeah.
It brings you so many things. And actually, it does a lot of it without you even realizing, right?
Yeah.
Leadership, making decisions, understanding how to work with different people, like teamwork, working with different age groups, being able to organize things, being flexible. All these things that we see as, that might be regarded as soft skills, are very important in the working environment.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
when you're 14, 15, and I mean, I've been going through this with my own children, they have to write a CV, even just for work experience, right? What does a 15-year-old write on their CV?
Exactly.
What do they write? UCAS forms, when you're filling out university application forms, they want to know that you've got more to you than just your grade A's or whatever it is. So if in Scouts, you can talk about the fact that you've worked together to do camps, you've gone on international expeditions, you know how to do hikes, you understand how to work with different types of people. There are so many things that Scouts gives you, right, that you just cannot get anywhere else. And you don't get this by one session.
Yeah.
It becomes a way of life. So if you join Scouts from a young age, this becomes part of your kind of DNA as you grow up, and you don't even realize that you're learning all these things.
True.
So when you're there and you're writing your CV, you have got such a rich CV that you don't need anything else. Like Scouts gives you so much because of the range of activities that you do. And it's the only extracurricular activity that you can do where you are rewarded just for trying your best, because that's part of Scouts, doing your best. And that really is something that young people can kind of look up to, in terms of what they can achieve.